The shelves of our home are filled with brightly colored storybooks. Storybooks are so much more than just helping kids wind down at night. We read together because stories teach empathy, responsibility, kindness, and truthfulness. Books teach us how to love. A family favorite is Can I Join Your Club? In this humorous story, Duck has just one goal: to join a club. He wants to belong to all and any of them. Elephant Club, Lion Club. He just wants to fit in. But it just doesn't work. He can't be someone else. So he starts his own club with just one rule: everyone is welcome. When it comes to making friends, being yourself is all that counts. So don't miss this heartwarming celebration of diversity, inclusiveness, and friendship. Where Happiness Lives will make you warm and fuzzy inside as you meet three little mice who live in three very different houses. In trying to discover which home is happiest, these mice discover true happiness within their own walls. With flaps to lift and peek through pages, children are drawn into this sweet story. Fair Shares teaches the tough lesson that fair doesn't always mean getting the same thing. Bear and Hare try to reach pears, but they need some help. Hare finds 3 chairs, but is it fair that Hare has 2 chairs and Bear only 1? This beautifully simple picture book has children considering what is fair, and the answer is not always as simple as they think. In Boy, we meet a hearing-impaired boy who lived in silence as he couldn't hear the fighting around him. As the king's battle with the dragon raged on, he began to see the fear around him. Then he decides to do something about it, revealing to his land that everyone is much happier when we don't live in combat. Our children often think that every family is similar, but in Luna Loves Art, we learn that every friend may not live in the same type of home you do. Luna makes a new friend, Finn, on her field trip to the art gallery. As Finn begins to act peculiar, Luna's mom explains through the art on the walls that there might be events happening at Finn's home that cause him extra stress. This tough lesson is delicately explained at a level that children can truly understand. For a light and fun tale, grab The Tale of the Valiant Ninja Frog. For Jamie, Abby, and their dad, it's story time around the campfire. Dad begins the story, but as the kids jump in with their own additions, the story takes wild twists and turns. Abby is determined to teach us her favorite character, the frog, may be small, but he is also mighty. In Steve, Terror of the Seas, we meet this lovable little blue fish, Steve, as he swims through the ocean. Steve can't understand why all the creatures are scared of him. He isn't very big and his teeth aren't very sharp. Then we meet Steve's best friend, and it explains a lot. Real facts are introduced throughout the book, and you can even have fun spotting Steve's friend George on every page. The Big Race is an inspiring story of perseverance, with Aardvark competing in the big race. It's a huge challenge for her since all of the other animals are faster, bigger, and stronger, but she is determined to keep going. This fast-paced book is fun for animal lovers and introduces the virtues of determination and grit. Children love seeing animals participate in human-like activities. In Mind Your Manners, you dive into the jungle with misbehaving animals from messy monkeys to grumpy grizzlies. But now it is time for them to learn how good manners make the world go round. The classics are called classics for a reason, and I believe it is important to pass down those fairy tales to our children. Our Peek Inside fairy tale books retell timeless classics such as Cinderella, Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Mermaid, The Princess and the Pea. The vibrant illustrations, peek through pages, and beautiful flaps tell the classic story like you've never seen before. If you can't pick just one, then try 5-minute bedtime stories or Aesop's Fables for little children. These charming collections of animal stories include enchanting illustrations at just the right length. Cozy stories like Little Lion's Roar and The Lion and the Mouse make perfect nighttime reading for both calming kids down and teaching life lessons. If there is a particular life lesson you're looking for that you didn't see here, make sure and ask your consultant for more recommendations.